Hello, y'all, the guest tonight on the Pitchy podcast. Well, before we go there, we're your host, James
and Stephanie.
And we have a very, very special, we always say they're special, but this one right here, I'm just getting a little excited, getting a little fanboy here, but
come on, bring it in, James, bring it in.
I'm gonna bring it in. She was a top 12 finalist on season 24 of NBC's The Voice, and she came from and was with Team Gwen. You know what? Her incredible vocals, when someone has a voice that takes you back
come on
to a time, a nostalgic time.
That's right.
And not only does it once, but does it every time she took the stage.
Yes.
It tells you how incredible and how truly special an artist is.
Yes.
You know, she had a very warm and inviting presence. And going back and watching her, because she was one of the contestants this past season that Stephanie and I watched multiple times, but I caught something in her blind. She attacked her blind, y'all.
Listen.
She attacked it like she was like, at the end of it.
Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
But anyway, y'all, we have the incredible pleasure and incredible privilege of having Miss Kara Tenae on the Pitchy podcast. Oh my goodness, do we have stuff to talk about with you, young lady?
Yeah, sure do.
Y'all, as Stephanie was saying before we got on the podcast today, that throat. As we always say on the Pitchy podcast, those choices.
Come on, choice.
I was like one of those people taking notes like, what was that run?
Oh no,
she didn't just make up a run. Are you kidding me? No, she didn't do that to Love. No, she didn't do that to Rain. No, she didn't do that to Brandy.
Come on.
Y'all, we can just go on and on, but Miss Kara Tenae, we are so happy to have you here. We are happy that you took the time out to visit us here at the Pitchy podcast, spend a nice little evening chit-chatting, TTing with the Pitchy podcast.
Yes.
And thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here with you guys. You know, I have been watching you guys do the reviews of all of us, and you guys are just so invested, and me personally, it just means so much to me. So thank you for inviting me onto your amazing podcast. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Stephanie will tell you that when she confirmed you, we both got really giddy. We got very, very giddy. We were very excited to have you on.
Yes.
Not saying that we weren't excited about the other contestants.
Absolutely.
We definitely have been, and we love all of them.
Yes.
I just something about your journey I just want to get into and kind of pick your brain if we may, as to how your whole experience was. So without further ado, let's just jump right in.
All right, let's jump in.
Stephanie, let's jump in.
I have to start by saying you, for me personally, Kara, you were a delight week after week after week, because you brought me back to the music that I love. Like, your voice was the music that I grew up with. Like, I have not heard anybody current sing the way that you, like, you have all of Coco and Monica and all the 90s R&B up in your throat, like all of it. And it was just so delicious to hear week after week after week, because it was authentically you. Ciao.
Thank you so much.
People call it the music that Stephanie grew up and learned how to sing on.
Yeah,
that's what you were. You were.
Oh my God!
Even before my voice changed, when I was a wee little boy, and I used to imitate all those singers, all those female singers back in the day. You just
Oh my
you
God.
took us back to, because we're a little bit older than you. So you took us back with that just brought out so much joy. And just, you all have to understand, even when she popped into the podcast, I'm give a little background behind the scenes, just the light
Yes.
that
We were
you
like, ah.
exude. Like, we just like, oh, we're like, oh my gosh. And it just speaks to just I know who you are as a person. And Stephanie and I feel like we know you.
Right.
I feel the same way about you guys.
Oh.
Been so kind and so supportive of us, and we just love you. So let me just stop, y'all.
All right, let's go on with the questions. Here's the first one. So, what did your life look like prior to joining The Voice?
Honestly, just grinding, just I've been pursuing music, doing music for a long time. But right before I went on the show, I was actually, working my 9 to 5, but I was doing, gigs like on the side, like local gigs. I had just dropped an EP, a 4-song EP. I had dropped some visuals, and I had also been doing some shows out in London.
Oh.
So yeah, I was I was kind of busy,
Okay.
and but by me getting on the show though, it was because of my project that I put out.
Okay.
So yeah, well, we'll go into that later, but basically just grinding, working, just doing everything that I can do to be seen, and just trying to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Y'all see that Miss Kara Tenae audience is another type of artist, that there are artists out there that do have a 9 to 5 and manage to still get it in.
Come on.
And it takes a special kind of person, because it is a grind.
Absolutely.
You have 2 full-time jobs,
Right.
that pull you in every direction, and you got to juggle, and you got to sacrifice and sacrifice and
sacrifice that.
Come on.
Right, that word right there, the sacrifices. Yes.
And those of you that are interested in getting in the industry know that being a full-time musician, the struggle is real, but the struggle is double real, that if you have to continue to support yourself and work a regular job, and I use the air quotes very, very broadly on that, and also support your artistry as well. So it's a hustle, y'all. It is a true hustle.
Absolutely.
So what would you say, Miss Kara Tenae, what would you say was the best thing that came from you being on this past season of The Voice?
I mean, aside from just being in the presence of these icons, these legends like Reba, Gwen, John, Niall, aside from being able to be in their presence and to learn from them, it was all the friendships and the relationships that I was able to gain from it. I literally have a family now. Like, it's like kind of like when you're in school and you're coming up with your people, and then everybody graduates and goes their own way, but they're always in your hearts and you keep in contact. It's the same with how the other contestants on the show. It like just an amazing experience, just meeting all of them and just building and encouraging each other, because it's not an easy process going through the show. So when you have those people there with you that are going through it with you, it's a beautiful feeling. So definitely the relationships and the friendships that I was able to gain.
We have found that has been overwhelmingly the number one answer, or the number one response for every contestant. They said, you have no idea. Like, the show only shows this much of, because it literally becomes all consuming. It becomes your entire lives.
Yes.
You'll have to understand, they are together way before the blinds even happen. Before
a long time.
The blinds. So you have to form those bonds. You have to, because it's a part of your survival. I don't know if anyone
Absolutely.
would survive if they did not create the bonds and the family that you
Mhm.
all have. And to hear stories like, you know, it was a competition, but really was it? Because we
Right.
were all so
Right.
close. So many of us were so close that we
Right.
truly were each other's cheerleaders. And
Yeah.
that's just incredible to hear
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and to witness.
We definitely were each other's cheerleaders. Like it was like how you were saying, it is a competition, but I didn't feel like I was competing with anyone. I was really competing with the woman in the mirror. That's who I was competing with.
Come on.
But you know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
but just to have that support from them, like we were all each other's just support system. And everybody was just so, genuinely there for one another. Like it was
Yeah.
really like a family. So it was a very great thing,
Kara
like
Tenae
having them.
had her own lane, y'all, and y'all know it. If you go back, and she had her own lane, and did she trailblaze it? Y'all tell us. We
Yeah.
thought she did. All
Yeah.
those choices in that throat. Anyway,
It still
definitely.
amazes me, just like James said, that we continue this season and prior seasons as well. But I think we're like 4 for 4 or 5 like that. Y'all build these like that this season, and we felt this. We could feel it through just the TV. We
Mm-hmm.
could
Yeah.
feel something different about the season. There was like so many of y'all just had this aura of
Yeah, really.
It was crazy.
genuineness that we could
Yes.
feel just
It was
watching y'all.
beautiful.
It was
It was
beautiful.
it was so beautiful. And even the people behind the scenes, like there's so many people that are behind the scenes that people,
Yeah.
nobody knows about them too. Like
Yeah.
we were literally like a family. It
Yeah.
was
Right.
such a beautiful
Like
experience.
people
That's
don't even
fantastic.
know that y'all work with vocal coaches, like,
Yeah.
and how closely you work with
Right.
vocal coaches. People don't even see them
Right.
on
No, they don't see. Yeah, and they're amazing. Oh my gosh, like I learned so much from all of them because it's different vocal coaches. It's not just one,
Right.
and all of them were able to give us feedback and constructive criticism and just everything it is that we needed to know to help us develop. And everybody had different opinions, and it was
Yeah.
just great to be able to get that
yeah,
from them.
working
That's
with Paul in
fantastic.
that band. I tell you.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Woo!
Don't get me started. That band is probably one of the best bands I've ever
Yeah, that's what
heard
everyone says.
in
They're
my
like,
we
life.
no, no,
They
you
are
don't understand. They
phenomenal.
know every song.
yeah.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. And they work so hard.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
have
Man.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
All right, Kara. So what was one of the more challenging things about being on the show?
I'll say for me, just I feel like this was a great experience for me to overcome that anxiety,
Mm.
just because one thing about me, I'm a very confident performer. When I get on stage, all of the anxiety just leaves. Like it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't even exist. Like I just forget all about it.
Yeah.
But I will say, like leading up to my blind, I'll probably say that was probably the most. That was a lot
Okay.
because this was like my first time being on TV.
Right.
It was different, and so I had a lot of just anxiety and pressure, and then also with my song, I love Ella May, I love Boot Up, but I was a little nervous because I was like, okay, how am I going to arrange this song
Yeah, when we first
so
heard
that
it
I can
announced, we were
show
like, really?
like
Yes.
all my dynamics and what I can do, and
Right.
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. So
Yes.
just that, along with just the fact that this was a a step up in my career. I'm finally about to be on TV, and if these people don't turn their chairs, like what if they don't turn their chairs? I'm going back
Right.
to Atlanta tomorrow. Like
It
Right.
was a minute too.
it
It
was
was
just
Yeah,
so
it took
much,
them a
and I'm
crazy.
just
minute.
like, but this was a spiritual experience for me
I know it
because
was.
it was so spiritual because God was really pushing me. He's like, all right, you want to roll with the big dogs?
Uh-oh.
It's time
Uh-oh.
to step to that next level,
That's right.
Sure.
and it was just the anxiety, and I grew a lot from that. And now I feel like if you know, if and when, not if, when I get the next opportunity where I'm able to be on TV and, you know, do something on this level again, I'll be like, oh, it's cake. I did this before. So
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just overcoming the anxiety pretty much.
I keep thinking of the beginning lines of that song. Feeling so deep in my feelings.
I know y'all, and you could hear it. I could hear the nerves. Like when I listen back, I'm like, oh my God, mama, the nerves. Do you see? I was like, oh my God. Like, and my mom was like, just relax. It's okay. Like, you killed it at the end. You
no,
came
but
through.
you absolutely did. I was so impressed because when you started singing, I was like, boot up. I want to see what she does with this song because on its face, it's a very just here song. You know what I mean? We just grooving. It's a great song, but just like you said, what am I gonna do? To show everything, because the song as is does not lend itself to showing everything that a vocalist can do. So when you got to the back end of that song, I was like, that's what you do.
I had to take it to church. I was like, I gotta take it to church at the end. Like y'all gotta get this church. I'm sorry. Like
look, you gotta tell them.
I need y'all to see what I can do for real.
Let the Saints know, Karen. Let the Saints know.
I had to take it to church. I was like, y'all gonna get these vocals.
That's right.
One way or another.
One way or another.
I gotta sprinkle something. A little sprinkle.
And
oh
you
my
did.
Goodness.
And you did, ma'am.
People all the time. And again, I'm like, you know what? People think they want to be famous. They think, but all y'all see is like 15% of everything that everyone has to go through, all the preparation, all the backstage production.
Yes.
I said, y'all don't ever get it twisted. This is a TV show and this is entertainment.
Come on.
Absolutely.
You see the glitz and the glamour, but you don't see the hours.
That's right.
Everything that goes into it, just
that's right.
Sweat, blood, and tears, and just it's so much. And it really is, like you said, like it's about 10-15%. Y'all seeing the 10-15%. Y'all seeing the product. Like y'all didn't see what had to go into this.
Exactly.
You know, it's a lot, but it's still like it's.
So y'all see why some of these artists out here, like the real famous ones, they got to get in therapy because it's a lot.
Yeah.
And there's so much, and we're already sensitive people. So we're already empaths. We already are feelers, you know. So it's just so much. So
yeah.
All right. My favorite question. Oh, I can't wait to hear your answer to this 2-part question.
Okay.
What was the favorite performance of yours? And what was the favorite performance of someone else's of the season? And you can have multiple answers for especially the second part.
Okay, thank God, because it's so many. It is so many. I like, oh my gosh, like so many. Okay, well, I'll start by my favorite performance, Rain. Rain.
I knew it. Because you said it. I saw your comment in YouTube. I went back and read some of the comments on YouTube, and you said, y'all, this was by far my favorite. It was
for sure. First of all, SWV raised me, okay? And when I was in high school, this was when SWV, you know, they were kind of like out of that, not saying that they were out of their prime, because they still in their prime to me, honestly. They never gonna be out their prime. But you know, like back when they first came out, when Rain first came out, I was a little baby. So
yes, you were.
Yes, you were. But that's when I was in high school.
But they still they're timeless.
It's timeless.
They're so timeless, and I just drew to them. Like I love them. I love them so much. They inspired me to be in a girl group like them. I was in a girl group at one point, and they were a very big inspiration. Yeah, but definitely Rain. I love SWV. They're my favorite group. But yeah,
I love
Rain
that
performance for
I love that they're still your favorite group. because
Oh yeah, Coco and them, they go
Coco,
right now. I'm
listen.
just like,
you put Coco up against any vocalist, really. You put her up
Really.
against, I mean, low key, y'all can put her up against anyone.
Absolutely.
yeah, I love them. I love
Absolutely.
they commented on the video too. I was
Oh,
just
they
like, oh my
did.
god,
Okay.
yes. They
I know you
left
were like,
comments.
okay, I
They
can down.
reposted me
Winning.
on their page, on their
Winning.
story. I was
Right.
like, I don't care what nobody say, cause
I won.
Lily and
I
Coco,
won.
did you see what they said? I don't care what none of y'all haters saying. Like, but yeah,
That's
definitely
it.
rain.
That's
That's
fantastic.
Definitely
it right
rain.
there.
And let me tell you quickly. Oh, I can't remember exactly how they introduced on the show that you were doing this song. It might have been one of those like they show it on the screen and you hear like the intro music, whatever it was. I know I was just like
Yeah, definitely scream.
because
Like,
that's
she's been wanting this song sung on the
I've been
show for
wanting either
years.
Week or Rain, and your voice was the perfect voice for it.
She
Oh,
said
thank
she
you
has
so
to.
Perfect.
much.
And
It's one of those where you
you
were like,
s-
she has to sing this song.
and I was so proud of you. I didn't even know you, but I was so proud of you because you wholly delivered that song. Like
Thank
you
you.
looked the part. You sound like you looked and
And you
sounded
didn't do a Coco
perfection.
imitation.
And you did not do a
No.
Coco imitation, but it was an homage. It was
Yes.
the most beautiful homage to that song.
Thank you so much,
Incredible.
y'all.
Incredible.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Jesus.
I
That
mean,
means a lot.
since we're here, and before we answer the second part, I was talking to Stephanie before you got on. I said, to go back and really, like today, I really listened to Love. I was like, I have never, ever, ever heard anyone do. Every time you found, every time you did it different, Kara, and
You did it
that's
different.
what I loved about everything your approach.
Thank
You
you.
approached, you never sang the same, like a repeated line the same.
Right.
And
Thank you
that to
so
me
much.
is that to me is the sign of a true artist.
That's an artist.
To
Absolutely.
take such an iconic vocal line as that line in Love and do what you did. You did the stops. You did what did I say, Stephanie? I said you did the quiet.
You did the quiet.
You did it loud. You
Yeah.
did it. You did it smooth. Like, it was just insanity
Yeah,
what
it
you
was.
did to
Aw.
that
It
song.
was.
And
Thank
I just
you.
love that, just again, the homage to Keisha that you did to that song, but you made it all Kara Tenae. It was
Thank you
just
so much. That
bananas.
means so much. Thank you so much.
Woo!
I
All
love
right.
me some Keisha.
Ooh.
Love
Yes.
Keisha. That's high
Yeah,
school for me. Keisha raised me too. I
Yeah.
love me some Keisha Cole. So it was
Yeah.
definitely an honor to be
absolutely.
able to cover that
All
Yeah.
right,
for my
part two.
first
Part
live
two. Come on,
performance.
Kara.
Yeah.
Stop stalling, girl. Part two. Let me hear it.
Okay.
Favorite
Oh.
performances of this season, and you can give us as many as you want. I don't care.
Oh,
I'm good.
perfect. Okay, cool. Because I was like, I'm not. It's too many, but okay.
Right.
I'll say, my girl Taylor, Deneen, Sweet Thing, definitely one of my favorites, and I'm not being biased
It's
because
crazy.
Taylor,
Crazy.
me and Taylor became really close. Me and her and Jeray,
Okay.
we were very, very close.
Oh,
I'm
So I'm
still
not
we
being
still
biased.
we still mad over Jeray.
I'm like,
We still
really,
mad.
boys? Really?
Listen,
Really?
don't get me started on that.
Look, that'll be on the Patreon. We can discuss that on the Patreon.
On the
Listen,
Patreon
Don't
we
have a
ain't got yet.
Patreon,
Yeah.
But I
y'all.
will say I was so happy that Jeray did get her flowers because for whatever reason Kelly Clarkson had something on her show where she
yes,
showed Jeray.
I love that. I was like, y'all need to bring my girl. Come on, Kelly, yo, bring her on the show.
I was gonna say, let her do a little karaoke or something like that.
I said,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
anyone that has the nerve to do
The
Amy
gall.
Winehouse on this
Back to
show,
Black.
My girl murked that. That's another one of my favorites. Back
Ooh.
to Black. It was
Ooh.
just
it
so
was,
like I
I
just
played
get
it over and
chills
over and
up and
over
down
again.
my spine
Yes.
every time I go back and listen to it. And
Yeah, it was brilliant.
definitely. So Taylor, Deneen, Sweet Thing, Jeray, my girl Jeray, Back to Black,
Mm-hmm.
Nene, Iris, I See Red, That was one of my, oh my gosh. Nene's voice is just,
Like, did you just sit there like
it's
this? Like,
sickening. It's
It is
sickening.
sickening.
It
It
is
is.
sickening. Her,
she's one of those, like, wow, if somebody brought her up, I want to ask the contestant, does she really sound like that?
Right.
yes.
Somebody else
And
say
she
yes.
does it so effortlessly. Just,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, she's amazing. I love Nene. And she's an amazing person on the inside as well. I love me some
Awesome.
Nene.
Definitely
I got three. I got,
Oh yeah, I go around singing. Oh yeah, I just go around singing. I see red.
yes. It
So
was
good.
amazing.
So good.
Amazing. I really, really enjoyed Lil Julia's performance. Unstoppable. That girl killed that.
That was insane.
It was like
I was not ready.
Yeah, it was like a supernatural moment. I was like,
it
okay,
was.
baby girl.
Yes, because it just kept leveling up and leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. I was like, where did all that come from?
Yes, she really lived those lyrics. Like,
yes, she did.
I'm unstoppable.
Yes,
I'm
she
so
did.
Powerful. You could tell that she really was feeling it, and she was really trying to, relay the lyrics. Like,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? But I love that performance by her.
Yeah.
And I have, is it 2 more or 3 more?
Oh,
I have 3 more. 3
however
more.
Many.
Okay?
However many.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mac, Untitled by
I'm about to turn this camera off. I'm about to turn it off.
Listen.
That man, like, I took both my shoes off.
Listen, we had been waiting. We had been waiting for Untitled.
That boy killed that.
He's the only one that could do it.
He ate.
And he knew he ate too.
No
like,
crumbs.
No crumbs.
No crumbs.
No crumbs. My boy killed that. My boy killed that.
Oh, he killed
it. He murked it.
Yes.
He knew it.
And he knew it.
He knew he killed it. Yeah. Just the whole.
That's one of my favorite things about y'all, the band. The band was sick with every song, but you knew
you could tell
certain songs that the band just went in and said, "Oh,
bananas."
Yes,
bananas.
Ooh, okay.
So that one, and I have 2 more.
Okay.
I loved Jackie and Bias's battle. The jelly roll.
I need a favor. I need a favor. Listen. When I said, okay, I know that they're homies. And this is how I know that they're homies. Because right before they sang together at one part, Jackie had sang a part. Bias went over and he was like,
he tapped her on the arm.
And I said,
they were so in sync. And it was just, I'm like, yes. Like, I loved it.
Yes, you could tell that they were in sync, with each other. And that part, that did me in, because James and I sing together, and that would be something that James or I would do to one another when we knew that part was coming. Like, we about to do it. We about to do it.
You ready?
You ready? Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, it was phenomenal.
Their battle. Yes, their battle was legendary.
Yes,
agreed. It wasn't a battle. It was a duet. Like,
absolutely.
It was, and it was just so. Man, that Bias, he makes me sick. Like, how he could sneak those runs in. And
Bias is cold. Listen. Bias is a cold brother.
Yes, he
is. Church boy, I see
you. Yes.
You in church, you got chicken grease all up in
there.
That's
right. And you know, he originally from Arkansas. He a country boy for real. You know, he got that flair.
That's right. That's right.
Gwen.
One more. Let me hear
one more. Pitchy. The Minnie Riperton loving you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She came in with and Pitchy is just, aside from her being such an amazing vocalist, she's just such a beautiful person. Just on the inside and out. She's just such a light, and I don't know, I just get so calm when I'm around her.
Ooh.
Like, if I see her call my phone, I just, it's Pitchy.
Blood pressure goes down.
I loved her performance, and I just love her as an individual. She's just has just the sweetest spirit, sweetest
Oh,
soul, you know.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Effortless
definitely
singing.
Pitchy.
Yes.
Effortless singing. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I know
Woo!
I
Now,
was a
what a
little.
list.
Ooh.
I know
What
I
a
was a little
list,
long on that,
Stephanie.
No,
but
that was a
What a
fantastic
yeah.
list. Fantastic list. So what was the best thing about working with your coach, Coach Gwen?
I can't wait to hear this.
The best thing about working with Gwen was she genuinely just like she really rocked with me. Like she just genuinely really rocked with me. Like she saw something in me. Like she understood me as an artist.
I could
Yeah.
And
tell.
I just felt it. Like, and like I feel like I really like won her over when me and my friend Brandon, when we did our
Oh,
battle. Like I don't know if she was expecting me to do what I did in the battle, because
Oh my goodness.
my blind, I had to really grow from my blind.
yeah.
But after that, it was just like I feel like she was just like, wow, like, okay, you okay. And
Yeah.
Okay,
then
you
each
really can.
time, yeah, and each time she just had faith in me, and I just
Right.
appreciated that. And I mean, it was so many things I loved about working with her. She's just so different and just so universal, and she just has such great ideas, and she really, really helped me grow. She really, really did. She just would always encourage me to just be me, because nobody
Right.
else can be me but me. And she would tell me,
1000%.
like, that's where your power lies, so
Come on.
just walk in that and be that.
Yeah.
And one thing about me as a vocalist, I'm a perfectionist, but sometimes I could be a perfectionist to a default, to where it's just like, okay, it's okay to let it, let a little bit of that edge, like,
Yeah.
Right.
it doesn't have to
Right.
be, because you're taking away from the feeling. Like,
Right.
it's about a feeling.
That's
You want to
right.
make people feel something when you're
That's
singing
right.
and when you're performing. And she was really big on that. She wanted to feel something, and I feel like that's what she appreciated from me, was how I made her feel.
Oh,
And she's just so cool, and just down to earth, and just a cool girl, just a cool woman. Like, it was amazing. Like, I remember being a kid, like, on the school bus, and it was when her song, Bananas, BANANA, when that
Yeah.
came out,
yes.
we would be beatboxing, like, on the school bus, like, when that
She's
song came out, and
amazing.
it was really big and it was popular. So it's
Right.
just like, it was like a full circle moment working with her.
Right.
I'm like, dang, I used to be beatboxing on the school bus
Right.
to your song, and now I am in
Right.
front of you and we working, and it's
Yeah.
just insane. But
Yeah.
I love Gwen. I absolutely love her, for
Oh, that's
sure. That's my girl.
fantastic.
It's funny. We talked to a previous contestant from a previous season, Justin, who Gwen was her coach, and he said the exact same thing about her.
Yeah.
Like, Gwen gave this approach and gave me like almost permission to be myself.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And he said that she came up with these cool, like, when, because Justin was very, very, he sang a lot of Christian songs, a lot of gospel songs. And she said, how like rock singers, what did she say?
Yeah, it was like, remember, like, think about like punk rockers or heavy metal rockers, like how they emote with their body. They don't just use their voice, but they
Like a
emote the
preacher.
song like a
Like
preacher with
preacher's
her. Like,
emote.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
exactly.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah, and
Right. Absolutely.
so he
Yes.
was able to take
Like
that. So
Gwen gave that type of advice, and
yeah,
but he said she ultimately, like you just said, ultimately she let me be me.
yeah,
She
And I
love that.
really
absolutely did.
appreciate that.
Oh, I
And
love that
All
about her.
right. My
I love that.
second favorite question. Stephanie just gave me all of my favorite questions to ask you, but my second favorite question is, who, other than Brandon,
Oh,
who on this season would you, and maybe are you, collaborating with or want to do a duet with other contestants?
Ah,
And you can have more than one.
okay, more than one. Okay. Well, aside from Brandon, he's number one, honestly.
Ugh,
Like
It was crazy.
I
that
like
have
we
you ever was absolutely insanity. Like,
I said, y'all
I don't know
taught
if
us.
you want to get into all the ins and outs of how y'all work together, but that
we were
finished
we
product
worked
was
so good.
incredible.
Thank you so much. I love Brandon to death. Like we worked so well together. Like we really like we both it was just like we both like we didn't go into it with the energy of trying to outdo, one another. I was like, friend, this is my exact words. I'm like, friend, we about to eat. Okay? We about to eat, and we all we need to do is just do us, and we
That's
don't
right.
have to have any ego or nothing like that
That's
involved. Like
right.
it was just perfect. Like it just working with him was definitely that was all God. God brought us together
Mm.
to do
I
that.
know
Like,
that's right.
you know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? And it was
yeah.
crazy because, and I know this is kind of off topic,
That's
but
okay.
Brandon was the first person I met, and we literally were on the same flight going from
Oh, wow.
Atlanta to LA, sitting behind me
Oh,
on our
wow.
flight.
Get out of here.
Yes, sitting behind me. And then when we get to the airport and we're getting in the van, like we're walking up, I'm like, shut up. And
Like,
he was like, you go. I was like,
We got a code. We heard that y'all got a code word.
yes, yes. And then,
That's
then
crazy.
to find out we were gonna be doing the battle together, I was like, oh, this is God. Like God,
absolutely.
I see what you're doing.
Yes,
But
Right.
yes,
absolutely.
Brandon, amazing. Love him to death. That's my friend.
And so talented.
So
So
amazing.
absolutely talented.
His
Ugh,
voice is
his voice is
just
stupid. His
it's
voice is
Crazy.
stupid. Ugh.
ridiculous.
Crazy.
Ooh.
Ridiculous. But okay, but aside from Brandon, I guess I would say I would like to do a song with Mac. I would. I would love to do a song with
Ooh.
Mac. Because our genre is our genre
Ooh.
is
That'd be
we
too
have
much.
we have
Too
the
much, yeah.
same,
Too
we
much.
kind of in the same lane, as far as like genre wise. But I feel like we really would make some dope music. I really
Ooh.
That'd
do.
be crazy.
I know that's right.
If we had
That
an,
would be.
I could see that. I
Oh,
definitely could see that.
absolutely.
Who else?
Shoot, you and Matt could alone do a cover album of
Of all.
90s,
Oh, it'd
Yes.
early
be
2000s
crazy. It
R&B.
would be
If you
crazy.
just
Yes.
if you did a cut, it'd be like the number one sell. It'd be
It would be
Absolutely. It would be
crazy.
nuts.
Shout out to Mac.
Ooh.
And then who else? Hmm. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of because I can do music. I could do collabs with
I
anybody.
was
But
going
I'm
to
I
just
say,
know that's
your
right.
voice is so versatile.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
like, this is a name that we've heard a couple times, and I think that it would fit with you as well.
Mhm.
Lennon.
You know what? I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. And Lennon's voice is so unique.
Ugh.
It's so unique, and it's just so it's like it's got this pureness to it. And I
Yes.
feel like if we came together, I think we could do something
You know
pretty
what I
dope
could hear
too.
y'all doing? This just came to mind. I don't know if this is the
Uh-oh.
right song or not, but I'm gonna say it. The Prayer. Do you know the song The Prayer? Let this
Prayer.
be our prayer. Du, 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 du. Du,
You
du,
know,
du. So
I would have
we'll
to
be
look.
safe.
Andre Bocelli and Celine did it. Donnie
Yeah.
McClurkin and Yolanda did it.
Okay, I would have
Look
to
Uh,
up
go.
that song.
I'll
It's
say
just a
you'll be on
it's
that
just a
song.
beautiful it's
Um,
just a
yeah.
beautiful song. And I
Yeah.
Oh,
think that
be
your
crazy.
voices together would be a beautiful blend with that beautiful song. So,
Gorgeous.
Okay, I'm
mhm.
definitely have to look that song up. I
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
have heard
I'm
it.
sure
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
You
you've
I'm
heard
heard
pretty
it.
it.
sure I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
could see myself doing a song with Lennon. I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
could.
That'd be
Yeah, we would have a
Ooh,
crazy.
good blend. We would mesh well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
please make all that happen. Please, Jesus. Please, Jesus.
All right. So before we get to the rapid fire
Hmm.
round,
Mhm.
I have one last question.
Okay.
What is the best lesson you took away from your entire voice experience?
The best lesson that I took away from the entire voice experience. Um, you know what? I would say to trust myself more,
Mm,
trust in myself, trust in my talent. You
mm,
know, I mean, I do like like how I said before, I am a confident performer, like when I'm up on stage, but
Yeah.
like I guess like within like the preparation of like before I do shows or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I guess that all just goes back to the anxiety, like the anxiousness that I
Yeah.
get. You
yeah.
know, it it taught me to trust myself more because I feel like God was trying to reveal to me, you know, yeah, this is the level that I created you to be on,
Come
That's
and
right.
I
on.
need you to walk in that, like,
Come
and
I'm
on.
you know,
preaching today.
yeah, and I need you to walk in that, and I need you to walk in it unapologetically, and I need you
Come
to
on.
carry
You,
that
you
with you.
don't understand how many people you are blessing right now with what you just said.
Oh,
Absolutely. You better
Mm,
believe who he says you are.
yeah, absolutely. So
Absolutely.
that's definitely something that I learned. That was something big that I was able to take with me after the
I
show.
love it.
Trust
Ooh,
yourself, trust your talent, trust your gift. You know.
I've heard from
absolutely.
so many, Stephanie and I have heard from so many contestants over the past 3 seasons that we've been doing this. They said, you got to know who you are or you'll never make it.
That's
Like
right.
it
Absolutely.
was a great test to know who you are, not as just an artist, but also as a person.
Right.
Absolutely.
Just because there's so much like, and I think that has something to do with like why you all got so close, and every season gets so close because you
Mhm.
all go through this. It's such a unique experience
Hmm.
Yeah,
that you can't describe. You can
not at
sit there
all.
and tell somebody till you're blue in the face what you
Right.
went through, but unless you went through it with someone, nobody would understand.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
I
So
love it. I love it. I love
that's
it.
definitely something that I took with me, and
Yeah. All right, Stephanie, come on, rapid fire. Let's
All
go.
right, let's do this rapid fire. So I am going
Ready?
to make a statement or ask a question, and you just tell me what comes to mind. Are you
okay,
ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. There are no wrong answers. No
Okay.
wrong answers.
Okay.
First one, what is your favorite app on your phone?
Oh, favorite app on am I being timed?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. My favorite app on my phone, I'll say my Bible app.
Come
It's
on.
my Bible app.
Listen.
Cause it gets tough out here. I gotta stay grounded, and
Listen.
I need that. I need to hear from
Look,
him. I need to be
I'm
reminded.
shouting right now.
You know, my
Listen.
Bible app.
Come on.
It's my favorite app.
It is
The
right.
link to the
Listen.
Lord.
Okay. I said that there are no right answers, but that was the right answer. Woo!
Woo!
Can't
That
go
was the right
wrong with the
answer.
Lord. You
Come
can't go
on,
wrong.
Jesus. Hallelujah.
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 Want
So
to do it.
what is oh
Real quick. So since we're going there tonight, y'all, her spirit proceeded her,
it really did.
or the spirit that dwells in her
Come on.
proceeded her.
Come
So
on.
when she came on, y'all, it was a light, it was a breath
Absolutely.
of fresh air, and
Oh.
I know what that is.
Yeah, so do I. Hey, and if you don't know, you better
You
you
better
can
ask
ask us
somebody.
at the Pitchy podcast, and we
Come
will be
on.
happy to tell you exactly
Come
what
on.
that is.
Shabbat.
Woo!
Come on.
Hallelujah. All right. All
Hallelujah.
right. Before I start running around my room,
Okay.
what is your favorite movie genre?
My favorite movie genre?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Comedy,
well,
romantic, thriller, suspense.
I love romance, but I love me some comedy. I love to laugh. I
Okay, good.
really love comedy. Like
Yeah.
laughing is just like it's like medicine for me. I love to laugh. That's why I like to be around people that are just silly and that be cracking jokes. Like I just
Yes.
love to laugh. And I come from a
Yes.
family that be roasting all the time. So it's
Oh,
just
I
Me
love it.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
Nothing
she
like it.
does.
Nothing
so
like
I
it.
love comedies. Can't go wrong with
Awesome.
a comedy.
Awesome. What is your favorite karaoke song?
My favorite karaoke song. I'll say there's a lot. And and I don't be looking at them as karaoke. Karaoke is just an opportunity for me to sing. So
Right.
All right, so what's your favorite song to sing?
I'll say lately, I See You by Coco Jones. I did karaoke singing that. Have you ever heard, y'all heard that song, I See You? But
Yes,
aside from
actually,
that,
yes.
aside from that though, aside from that, X Factor by Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I love that. Anytime it's a karaoke, I sing Lauryn Hill. I actually did karaoke the other night, and I sang Lauryn Hill. It was at the Station restaurant.
Who sang Lauren this past season?
That Azan.
Azan, my girl
Azan sang X Factor.
Special
yes.
permission.
Azan,
What
and
did
she
Jonathan
did
make
that.
a call? Oh yeah, because I forget he wrote John wrote on that album.
He wrote on that album, yeah.
Yes.
He did.
John.
Listen, that
Oh my gosh! Oh, you on X Factor? Oh,
I could hear. Such a great song.
I wanted to sing that this season too.
I know
wanted
you
to sing
did.
it so bad, but when I found out Azan was singing, I was like, okay, at least one of us can.
Right.
Okay.
And she did that too.
She did. What is your dream vacation location?
My dream vacation location. I really would love to go to Thailand.
Ooh, that's
I would
beautiful.
love to go to Phuket. I've been wanting to go there for a while.
Love.
Aside from Africa, because I gotta go to the motherland.
Come on,
like that's a must.
That's the first stop.
That's a must.
I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna speak things that are not as if they are. You will not only go there, but you will go there and be asked to perform in both of those countries.
Absolutely,
so you will go there for free. In fact, VIP first class.
Period.
Come on,
let's go.
Yes.
You said it. Yes.
Well, that's right. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah. Look, we gonna touch and agree. We gonna touch and agree.
Yes.
Okay. What is the song? Now, we might have already answered this. What is the song you wish you got to sing on the show?
Oh, it's a lot. Well, I really wanted to sing "Soon as I Get Home" by Faith Evans. Real bad. Real bad. I wanted to sing that so bad. Like, oh my gosh. Faith Evans, "Soon as I Get Home." Another one of my queens that raised me. Miss Faith Evans.
James.
It'd have been over. The competition
would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap.
I said, okay, pack it up.
Oh.
It was over.
I love that song.
It was over.
Oh, God.
I get home.
I can hear your voice on
Can't you hear it? Oh.
That's my jam.
Stop.
I love Faith.
All the greatest songs of that generation. You need to stop with these songs.
Oh my gosh.
90s R&B that's everything. What made me. That's everything to me. Like, if it ain't going nowhere, I'm carrying that. I'm keeping that alive forever.
Listen, we carrying on either side of you, okay?
We'll be embarrassed. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God. I got to get myself together. I love that song so much. Oh my God, Faith. Okay.
Favorites.
Oh. All right. What is your Starbucks order?
My Starbucks order?
Mm-hmm.
Can it food or drink? Or both?
Whatever.
Spinach feta egg white wrap, extra crispy.
Come on. Come on.
And if I want a little pick-me-up, but I want it to be like a delightful treat, a caramel frap, in the summertime.
Listen, yes.
Or a ribbon crunch caramel frap,
Yes, absolutely. That little treat. Yes.
And if I'm feeling a little under the weather, or if I feel like I'm about to come down with something, I'll give me a little medicine ball,
Yes, so, absolutely. Yes.
Look, she speaks fluent Starbucks.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I speak it very fluently.
I didn't know about the extra crispy.
Yes, because sometimes they're too soft in the middle, and I'm like,
like
this ain't it. Y'all gotta make this a little harder. This ain't it.
Yes. Come on, extra crispy.
I'll tell them, yes, I would like a spinach feta egg white wrap, extra crispy, and make sure it's not too soft in the middle. Thank you. I'm like,
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love that. Love that. I can't wait to hear this one. What's the album you
Ooh.
always come back to?
Whew. The album I always come back to is
Because you know, Kara Tenae, the albums aren't what they used to be.
exactly. But what you said, but definitely Dangerously in Love album by
Hey!
Beyonce.
Masterpiece.
That
No
to this day,
skips. No skips.
none.
No skips.
None. Let the whole thing play from start to finish.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
And she has put out some masterpieces.
And I love her other albums too, but it's just Dangerously in Love. It's a feeling too, and it takes me back to a time in my life. You know, I was just so blessed to be able to grow up to watch that queen do what she did.
Yes.
She's one, aside from SWV, Beyonce, Destiny's Child. Listen, they are amazing and they are my favorite, and they have inspired me. But yes, Dangerously in Love, Beyonce.
Oh my gosh, that album.
That's another song I would have loved to sing. I wanted to sing Dangerously in
say.
Love.
I gotta
Beyonce, she was like, y'all not singing my songs.
Okay, if you would have came out of your throat singing, I am in love with you, I would have needed to turn it off, mentally prepare my mind, and then come back and turn it on. You would have slayed it. Oh my God.
Let me tell you about that song, Kara Tenae.
The Holleration.
I still go back to when she did that. What was that? The Grammys, MTV Music Awards. Remember where she did the picture scene?
And she had she caught the dove at the end, and she had the beautiful bun with the beautiful gown. Yes, I remember being a teenager watching it in real time. Like, I want to be like her. Like, I love her. Like, yes.
That is one, in my opinion, one of her greatest performances, like 1000%. TV performances ever.
It was
hands
art.
Down.
It
hands
was art.
down.
It was art. Oh,
hands down.
I knew whatever was gonna come out your mouth, I was gonna be like, because I just feel like we just have the same.
Y'all get it.
Listen, we get it 1000%. Okay, here's the last one.
Okay.
What is your dream celebrity collaboration?
Ooh. My dream celebrity collaboration.
Reach for the stars.
Like in real time now, or just
whenever?
Just
whoever you would now or later you would ever want to collaborate with musically.
Collab. Oh man. Okay. It's so many.
Hard question.
That was you got me with that one. I'll say Beyonce.
I was gonna say to you, say the name, because I know the name you want to say, Beyonce. But you're holding back from saying the name as if.
Say it.
Beyonce. Yes.
Absolutely.
I would love to do a collaboration with her.
Absolutely.
She's like the Michael Jackson of my generation.
Yes.
It would be an honor and a privilege. Oh my gosh.
I've never heard it put like that before.
After I would get my nerves together and just wrap my mind around the fact that I, would be doing a collaboration with her. I would have to be able to swallow that. Okay. But yeah, definitely Beyonce.
Absolutely.
That's my girl.
Well, you wouldn't have to, don't feel like you would have to swallow too much, because you are worthy.
Oh,
you were worthy. Did you hear yourself on live TV? I'm just asking. Did you hear yourself on live TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll be I'll be my worst critic sometimes.
And we all are.
I'm so critical of myself. So, when I'm watching myself, I'm like, Okay, oh, okay, that sounded
Right.
okay. I could fix that.
The
Okay, yes,
crazy
I ate
thing
right
is,
there. Like,
Right.
so
Right.
I'm just
let me
Right.
very
tell you about
careful with
yourself. Let me tell you about, I don't want any pencil in my hand.
Look,
Let me
I've
tell
been
you
having
about
my pen
yourself.
like this the whole
We all know that if y'all don't know, in the tape sessions, it's a production, right? So
Right.
they clean things up, they do whatever the sound people do, whatever. They're
Right.
magic, as we say, the
Yes,
TV
they are.
magic.
yes.
But when we go to lives, it's a whole nother situation. It's because it's live. It truly is
Live.
live
Mm-hmm.
Live. All
that
the
y'all
Yep.
way.
in, and you
Child.
were.
Child.
I thought your level went to the next level.
And
Thank
that's why I
you.
said live TV,
Yeah,
because they can do whatever they want in the pre-tape stuff.
Right.
But them live joints,
Oh,
ma'am,
it's go time.
it's
ma'am.
unapologetic.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my goodness. It
Yeah.
was,
It's crazy. Oh
yeah,
my gosh! You know
absolutely.
what? You know what? I go all night. I can't. I got a family.
Literally, I love talking to y'all. Like
I got a
this has been so much
family.
fun.
But before we close, can you please let our audience know what's going on post show? We'd love for you to share about your current music, about any touring you might be doing, and where, of course, they can always keep up with you on the socials.
Well, okay. Well, I'll first start by saying you guys can keep up with me. Everything Kara Tenae, like on all social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes,
Awesome.
um, all of them, like
All
everything,
them.
all of them.
All
Right.
them.
Yes, and I will say, well, yeah. So everything Kara Tenae, it's KaraTenae. If you just literally type my name in on Google, like all my stuff gonna pop up.
So your
How you can tap in?
I haven't listened to your EP. Your EP I can pull up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait. Cannot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, so that, and then I got some music I'm working on, and I got some, collaborations that I got going on that I'm cooking up right now, and just out here, just trying to keep the momentum going,
That's right.
but definitely y'all just stay tapped in, because
Absolutely.
I got some stuff I'm working on, and you guys are gonna see it, and it's gonna
Awesome.
be amazing, and y'all have not seen anything. Y'all gonna see me in arenas. I'm gonna be in the
That's
arenas, and
right. That's right.
you know, going back overseas. Like, I got a lot acting. Like,
Come
I do a
on.
lot of different things too. Like, not just music, but music is number one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
I have other talents too that I'm tapping into. Like, I got
Love
an
it.
agent, so gonna be submitting me for some stuff. So
Great.
everybody stay tapped in.
Oh, we
Yes.
sure will.
We will.
James and I will.
Glue to the
Yes.
Yes.
socials. Glue to
Absolutely.
everything Kara Tenae.
Yes.
Well, we want to thank you so much for just taking the time out to talk to us, have a little chit chat, a little kiki, a little
Oh,
tea.
Oh,
We love you.
love
We
y'all.
wish you all of the best, but we don't have to wish you anything
that's right.
because you oh gosh,
God already did that.
you are his favor.
That's
You are
right.
his favor, sis, and you know what I mean by that. You are truly
Yes.
his favor, and just keep walking in his favor. And
Absolutely.
really, really, the sky is a limit for you. And we just wish you so much success and continued opportunities to use your
Absolutely.
gift, because
Thank
it is
you.
a true gift from God. And yeah, I can go
Uh,
on, but I'm gonna let Stephanie close it out.
Oh,
all
thank
right.
you.
It was such a pleasure. And that is one of the biggest understatements.
Yes.
This was phenomenal. This was such a
Thank
joy.
you.
Such a joy.
Thank you. Likewise, you guys are amazing. I love y'all.
Oh,
Like, for
thank
real.
you.
Like, y'all are really amazing.
Tell your mom we say hi.
Yes,
Oh,
please
I
tell Mama we
will.
said hi. Hi, Mama.
I
Hey,
definitely
mom.
will. She gonna be like,
We sure did. Love you, Mama.
yeah, she loves y'all too. I definitely will let her know. She gonna watch this.
Oh, I know she will.
Better.
She
And
gonna
tell
be
all her
sharing
friends
it
to
and
watch
sending
it
it to
too.
everybody. She
That's
gonna be like,
right.
she was on the Pitchy Pod. Make sure you
That's
click. I'm gonna
right.
send it to you.
That's
Listen,
right.
my mama, she's
Yes.
my number one fan. And
I love that. I love that. Oh.
So Stephanie, tell the Pitchies what they need to hear.
All right, I sure will. So don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Pitchy Podcast on your favorite podcast platform so you can be the first to know when we drop a new episode. And also check us out on YouTube. Please search for the Pitchy Podcast and hit that subscribe button so you know when we drop a new video. And last, do not forget to follow us on Instagram at The Pitchy Podcast for new episode alerts, episode clips, and so much more.
Well, y'all, this was another very, very special episode, and we cannot wait till it airs and you all get to share this amazing gift we know as Kara Tenae. So see you all next time for some more special treats.
Woo-hoo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.